Me flamingos asleep. Oh, what's getting on the 100% freestyle festival? Heavy gun. Oh, come on. Awesome stuff. This what is all about. It's all about getting the blessings. Got the buffs. They do help a lot. Just gotta stay positive. Keep searching for a belt that you know you can easily get 1-2 star with ease. I'm gonna have to say hello to RKT. It's part of Braveheart, I'm sure that's them. But no matter where he is, RKT. Oh my word, I've lost that buff. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. Just all the beginning of our fun gameplay. Where's the other ground pounder, ground hammer? Can't even see it anywhere. It's one of those days. See one of them looking that way. Looking towards the west. Oh, the one looking towards the east. Yep, east. Dead eye, whatever. Let's do this. Just gonna get the one battle win. Yeah, so that's what he's all about. It's not about just getting all out of the way. Make it easy upon yourself. And not to worry. So I'll let the juggers go out then. Let's go. The only thing is get the bombers in there, you see. Let's get the bombers in there, start making a doing their thing. When it comes to deployment, you gotta really know your thing. You gotta just practice and get to where you need to get to with your attacking gameplay. It's not difficult. Just stick to it. It should get you there. I'm checking whoever extra I got. It's not to worry ever. Something like that. It's a bit early. A bit too early. Last time going for 2 stars. I don't want to just rely on 1 star. It is a 20 streak. At the end of the day, just try and get the points that I can get. I'm getting for the leaderboards too. But it's still open to whoever needs to or likes to push. You try to aim for something, whether you get it or not, that's another thing you see. Let me see if I can put the volume down a little bit. Yeah, so that's what it's all about. It's ultimately all about the 3 stars, but if you can just get 1 or 2, it's still part of your streak, you see. So that's what you got to work with when it comes out to this game. Got to just plan well ahead. I could have ended this match a long time ago because I'm going for the leaderboards. Every point helps, you see. Yeah, so that's it then. I got a few lazy pies all knocked out. And this is what it's all about. It's all about getting the outfits. That's why I do my training streak. I get out. I check not. I check who's knocked. And I put them away. Yeah, that's how you do it. So I used about 2 or 3 lazy pirates. But they were all on short stamina. So I got them out of the way. So this time tomorrow, they should be ready. Yeah, so that's what it's all about. It's all about just pushing some points, getting yourself as high as possible, and trying to create a gap. A gap which should, no matter how many points they score, I should be able to match them. And it's not always easy going for all this. It just takes a bit of patience. And as you keep practicing, you will gain that patience, you will. And it won't really let you down. You know, ultimately, no matter what you do in your stats profile, it all stays there and it's part of who you are and what you are. Yes, so most of these chests I've already just building them up because I don't see the point of just opening them unnecessarily. I'm gonna carry on with this because I'm done with the silo. I'm at a point where I'm really done. I just want these outfits. All I'm doing is going for these outfits. That's all I really want. So that's priority number one for me. And just opening chests up. I can get to open these kind of chests every single day now. I know some of the material that's very important, like Ledger and Epic, is going to waste, but what can I do? My silo's full. I don't have anything else to deal with. I'm gonna accept some of these so I get them out of the way. Yeah, so that's about it. I only got like 2 outfits. It's better than getting 0 on the trade ship. So not to worry, not to cry, not to worry about what's happened, what hasn't. Life goes on, and that's my 20 streak. It just showed you. This is what I'm doing, a daily 20 streak. I try to get out of the way, push level points on the leaderboards. If we're in a rumble tomorrow, the event starts. So you got about another 4 hours to go. It's the Still Standing Guild. It's all about how many of your crew survive. So all you want to do is, I think you get higher tokens for having Witch Doctors surviving and Heavy Gunners. So try giving your members troops that will benefit them with being in an event. So most teams will just start to rumble during the event. So some teams that are quiet, like Cannibal Family 2, they usually would rumble all the way through an event, especially if it's a guild event, ones where you can collect tokens for one another and help assist the cause. So yeah, you pick up some good habits from all over the game, and then you apply them within your own gameplay, and that's it. You just get this event out of the way. It most likely won't have any gems, but if it does, it'd be great. It just means that it helps the newer players, you see. And that's all I want to try working towards, is helping those new players achieve, at least some sort of just to equal things out, like, so that they can just, get on with whatever they need to get on with and get their fourth builders up. I'm with Dot 47. Great bunch of people, great team. Fantastic. They've given me the most warmest welcome you can ever receive in Planet Pirates gameplay. I'm not trying to say good things because I'm on their team. To be honest, they are a very active team, and they got a nice little average. I mean, 100k is not little. Any team that scores 100 and above, that's great, because they all come together. Just to show like what their previous Rumble score was, you can easily see from the guild kind of stats. You can see all the players that are getting to above like a certain amount of K, but there's a few that are not online anymore, but they're binded by each other through friendship, so they never let each other go. And that's the kind of team that you want to find for yourselves. You want to move around a little bit, even if it means you go to a wrestling guild. At least the perks are already funded for you, so you can, just get into a wrestling guild somewhere, and speak well with those people around you that are active, and just let them know that what your intentions are, and then, one thing will lead to another, and you get yourself a good group of people to be with. That's what you need to do, and it's always better to be in a guild where, friends are not being favoured, and, blah, blah, blah. It's just like politics. You want to be with a guild that's worthy of your efforts, and that's what it is. For me, I like to go to different guilds all the time, do a rumble or two, have a little chat, and just get through it, really. I'm going to do one more battle for the road. I'm going to show you how the glitch is done with Caesar. It's not difficult. As soon as you deploy him, you let him fly beneath the waves. Yep, you hit it first. and fly beneath the waves and catch himself a fish. But this is quite, to me, normally this would be like an easy one. So I'm going to rely on my priestesses. This is how I have it in my head. The way I play it, I always play it in a sense that the priestesses are the game changer for me. They're the ones that make the difference between winning and losing. The flight direction may not favour me at the moment, but I'll do whatever I've got to do to, achieve that. I need to find that balance. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the brutes to take on most of the hits, and then kaboom! You want to see go down the way beneath the waves? Ready? Where is he? Oh no, I didn't do it. Oh, it didn't go well. I couldn't do it. It just didn't go according to plan. It's one of those things you can't always get what you want, because I don't know, maybe the game was just a wee bit too glitchy or whatever. End of the day, you get 1 star, you're all good. You get 2 stars, a bonus. You get 3 stars, you're blessed. There goes the priestess. So yeah, just hope that I get the 1 star or whatever. And if I do get the PH down, that's fantastic. That's really good. It's getting my way. Because after messing up, well, the flight path wasn't really, suiting my type of gameplay tactics. I have my own set of ways that I accept only certain type of bases to hit. When they favour my Sky Raiders, that's the kind of island I want to go into. Because I allow the Sky Raiders to do their own type of damage. Once everything is out, once I've used the Priestess ability, I prefer the idea of using Sky Raiders to fly over. Anyway, that was just a quick little battle just to show what's going down, what's not going down. I'm with Dot 47 right now, and fantastic people, and I just want to stick with them for now and see how things go. But I will be moving to different friends guilds all the time. I try to support some friends with a bit of a PR boost, whether they're friends or whether they're just people that I've known from in the past. So that's what I leave it to. So I'm wishing you all well wherever you may be. Just remember, give your guild members a break. Don't go too strict on your guild rules. If someone hasn't scored their minimum of 2k or 5k or 1k or whatever, there could be a reason. They've come online, they've checked if there were any perks running or not, they've gone back off again. It doesn't mean they're collecting loot and just using anyone else's kindness or goodness for their own benefit. It doesn't mean that. It just means that they've got a shield. They can only come on for a certain amount of time. With me, I like the idea of attacking twice and getting hit once. Attacking twice, getting hit once. So if you if you're a new player to this game, that kind of way of thinking can kind of support your gameplay. It makes it more worth your while to even break your shield, score 2 wins, and then go back on the shield again. Because if you do get hit by a player that's a higher pirate hole than yourself, please don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Because there's nothing that could have been done, you see. You couldn't have avoided it. It doesn't matter how much you change your island. When you do decide to change your island, just make small adjustments here and there wherever you can. Not too much too quick, because you may want to test out your island out against another rival who comes to hit your island, so you can see which side they're coming from. And that's the side you work your walls on, and that's the side you start to deal with what needs to be dealt with. I had to go through that myself as well. I had to go through a lot. I was getting hit from all 4 sides, as simple as that. And I was at such a point I couldn't even make sense out of what I should and what I shouldn't do. And I get hit all the time. I mean, you can see from my own log that I've been hit so many times, because compared to the days in piracy, I've been hit over 8,000 times. And it doesn't really, I'd like to always have more victories than losses. But to be honest, 8,000 times in 2,000 days, so you can kind of divide and plus do your math, and You kind of tell I've been hit like 4 times a day. So that means I'll be breaking my shield maybe 2 times, 3 times at least in the day. So I don't worry about PR. Look, you got to know what your priorities are. That's the main thing. You got to know if your priorities are such that, you're going for PR. So then you're going to need like good guildship troops, you see. And that's the point. See, with me, I need 2 priestesses and GGs, please, with many thanks. Yeah, so any level troops, most welcome. Yeah, because I go for any level troops. If you're in a guild, the whole point is to kind of make everyone feel comfortable around you. And the way you do that, you don't impose that they give you certain troops or whatever. If they can't give it, it's fine. I do let them know any level troops most welcome, because I'm one of those players. I'm not going for a PR push. So it depends what you're doing with yourself, right? If you're going for leaderboards, you want to have your PR at least 800, 900. I'm nowhere near that. I've been given a few like boosts for the PR to other members, like across guilds. I've been giving them that. But anyway, you probably can tell I'm really tired today. I've had a long day. A lot going on in life, real life. So, but I always need to give you all some time as well. I hope in the comments you could, give me a description or idea of what kind of video, what kind of thing you like to listen or hear about. And maybe I can do a video about that. It's not very difficult for me. It just takes me a battle or two to kind of figure out what I need to do, and how I can just. I get inspired even when I forget my words. I still have these like small ideas of what I can discuss with you all. But from here on, I'd like to try to go for information that would help newer players. Yeah, I've asked for GGs and presets, but even if I get gunners, I don't mind. I'm easy going. I'm not trying to name and shame. I love Dot 47, and mainly because of the people that are there. And when they give you respect and understanding, they always come on and start saying, welcome, everyone, welcome. They treat you so well. Oh, this is like Thomas. So some of these players, I know them. So when they're over 1,000 PR, the least I could do is just give them a little nudge up. Just one bit. And if I can't do that, then what's the point in calling, players friends and whatever? If you can't just give each other a little PR boost, and, just... I don't know. I do things my own way. I enjoy doing it this way around. I've always liked this name, Queen Serene. I'm sure it's from either Happy Chappies or Dead Man's Chest. Most likely Dead Man's Chest. Or maybe it's not in a guild anymore. It's sad to me when I see like so many wonderful people. When I say players, I mean something totally different. Players are obviously people on the devices, and oh my word, Wireman. What am I going to do with you right now? I could give him a PR boost. That's going to be a big drop to 21. 21, why would I do that? Yeah, I do enjoy my own videos sometimes. I have to sometimes listen back and to make sure that the recording went well. And then I know that everything should be fine. This is a very nice island. I'm willing to lose as well, it's no problem. Because that's the whole point of playing that. Sometimes you have to lose. And I can't even see none of the GPs on the next island here. I don't know where they are. Because I see one. But where is the other one? They're both looking the same way. Oh, you chicken nugget. Yeah, I'm going straight in. I'm not gonna... yeah, he doesn't really. He's not a glitching no more, Caesar. I think he's had enough. I think he wants to go on holiday and that. He don't want to do no more of that dance and going through the abyss. If it comes off, it comes off. I don't really pressurize it. It's like no more need to play to impress. You play at your own pace. But if a guild warns you to just stay there, if you can score your minimums and stuff, then fair enough. But otherwise, just enjoy a game and you enjoy it and make the most of it. And it's up to you what you want your game to be like. If you want it to be the best thing ever or the worst experience ever. I mean, it's so easy to get into arguments unnecessarily. I don't. I just face my back towards arguments and issues. I try to either walk away from it, or either when it's gonna happen out in the street or wherever, I just try to diffuse and just walk away. There's no point responding. The issue would always happen when you respond. And some of these people, they think they're so highly intelligent and so blessed with everything, and they just, they're so dumbed down and that. Don't argue with people. Don't upset yourself. Don't bring your issues from outside to your house. Try to keep the two separate. At the end of the day, we all gotta make our mistakes. Sometimes the best lessons are learned from making those mistakes. I mean, it's because of those mistakes that you are where you are today, And if there is any blessings within whatever you're doing, that's because, you've kind of allowed those blessings to come through your own actions by treating people well and avoiding unnecessary issues and situations that don't really need, they don't really need your response. It's like if you're a blessed person and you're on the bus or whatever, and you get upset at the driver or something, and things can turn so bad so easily, so quickly, so you don't really need to welcome you. See, I said like Dot 47 got some really, really nice people, and I really, really appreciate what they're doing for me. Even to support, even to speak well. Someone like me only needs a few words of like kindness. And to me, like, I'll stay with you guys, one or two rumbles, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I'll stick around with you to get you that win. Or at least support you to have a good experience in a rumble. And my gems are for you all, like, if you need troops, I can fund the whole guild. And I'm willing to do that. It just helps my own profile stats, you see. Every battle I do, every battle I've won, every defense battle, whether it's exploration, how many sea victories I got, maps uncovered. I'm going to give you all a little tip. I don't know how far I want to go in my strategies and gameplay. Because I've got solo strategies, I've got guild strategies, I've got across guild strategies. I've got some, other OP strategies. I've got advanced level strategies. And then there's a few that are off the grid strategies, which I can't uncover and unveil yet. Depends how far the challenge goes. Depends on how I'm getting. My target is like between 5 and 10 views per video. When I see the views go above 5, it makes me very happy. It just means that there's a handful of people or more that are watching these videos, that are getting this information, that they all deserve to have. This information is for free. And I'm trying to give as much as I can. I'm trying to keep it clean and clear at one point, on dot. That's from the Dot 47. That's where it ends. And yeah, just scoring above my average score, Rumble score. I was only aiming for 30k plus, and it's going really fast towards 31k. So it's a delight, really. At this pace, another 1 month and I'll reach 32k. Like average if I keep going like this. So who knows? Maybe I get this month's leaderboards. Maybe I don't. Maybe I go again for next month's leaderboards. Maybe I don't. Maybe I go for the one after that. Maybe I don't. So there's no saying anything. But the only thing I'm trying to go for right now, to be honest and clear, crisp honest, I'm going for me outfits. I'm trying to get all this to level 10. but you can tell I've got 4 level 10s here, then there's a few missing. So I've got like nearly 3 or 3 here, and then you got another like 2 here. You get another like 3 here. You know, like there is an algorithm in the game. There's another 2 here. There's another 4 here. You know, like there's another 4 here. So it's like there's another 4 here, and there's another 1, 2, and maybe a third one coming there. Got the 9 there. This one here, let's see. Yeah, so another 2 for this one. Now this is maxed out as well. I didn't try to get out of that one. I was trying. Where's Shady? Where's Shady? What's Shady doing? She's stuck behind the wall. Yeah, so it's like we're getting there. We're getting there with some of these outfits. We're getting to the point where they're reaching 10s. But most of these are either you're getting about 4, or you're getting about 2, you're getting about 3, you're getting about 4. So there is an algorithm within outfits being received by the player. I've kind of noticed it. I had it in mind at quite some time. I knew there was an algorithm there within the gameplay. They do, they do release certain types of outfits, and they've got it calculated. They've had it calculated for a long time. So before they do give out these kind of updates and whatever, or give you out new outfits and whatever, there's always an algorithm that they've already worked out that works well, So it's like they've got it well calculated. Rendoki have got this game very well planned, and let's not give them a hard time. Let's just allow nature to take its course. I think for some reason I'm not matching anything right now. I think the game's glitched out or something. It happens to me sometimes. There's no issue. There's no problem with the game. It's just me. Just my game's not gonna go anywhere. Whenever I see one of the errands disappear and it doesn't really come up properly, I know that something's gone wrong somewhere. So I don't really let it get too much to my mind. I try not to get too upset about it. But it is upsetting because some people use gems. Some people use gems, and then the game starts to go a bit funny and stuff. And then, I think personally, Midoki's done a really good job. And I just want to just ask them to carry on with your good job. He's not coming up now. But I'm going to call this a short video anyway. He's probably got to about 20 minutes. So wishing you all well wherever you may be. Take care.